Hey guys, it's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to the pilot episode of my brand new TEW save. This TEW save is set in 2004. It is one of the mods done on the Grey Dog software website. I think it is called IDOM, and it is basically called the Ruthless Agression mod. It is basically covering that time period. I decided to go with this mod because it was an era where I didn't watch wrestling, so it's not completely new. Obviously I went back and I've watched wrestling clips from that kind of era, but I feel it's like I don't really know all the characters completely well. There's a couple of characters I'm like, who are you? So it's a chance for me to learn these characters, see what I would do with them, and of course change history. A couple of instances that happened in '04. Benoit winning the title, Guerrero winning the title, and kind of taking a different turn for the kind of things and trying different things, pushing different people, and just generally having a lot of fun. So I'm going to go with that. As you can imagine, I have assigned myself as the owner of the World Wrestling Entertainment Company. As I say, the mod starts in January the 1st. I've done the full of January and the full of February booking, just to get up into the swing of things, get a bit of momentum, and get in the booking frame of mind. So basically this video, as I say, is just going to be a recap of what I've booked so far, and basically what's to come. So the roster, there isn't many changes on the roster. I'll just quickly change to the active wrestlers. New people I would say that have come in, I'm bringing back the Godfather for a small run. I've brought back in, there is a BG James, I think he's changed to Road Dogg, but he's coming back for a small run. And the only other real massive signing I would say would be we've brought in Sting, basically so that TNA don't get him. And basically just because it would be interesting to see how Sting would react in the WWE. And as you can see, we're pushing him as a heel, but more on his feud down the line. So that's the people we've brought in. If we just quickly go to history, we'll give you an idea of what we've done so far. The Royal Rumble, I brought back Jeff Hardy as well, so him and Matt Hardy are back as a tag team. I took the title off Molly Holly to give to Trish Stratus. I just felt Trish was kind of in a prime probably at this time, maybe 2004-5ish. I thought we'll give her the title. Gave Cena a little angle with A-Train, with Randy Orton against Booker T. Brock Lesnar against Hardcore Holly, I believe, was the title feud then, so we continued that. Triple H and Shawn Michaels went for the world title like real life, and a bit of difference. Chris Benoit won the Royal Rumble in real life. I gave it to The Rock. I was thinking, 2004, you have Hollywood Rock, you have Rock who's got all this, all this exposure, all this momentum. Him and Triple H in 2004, perfect money maker, so I went with that. And obviously Rock's an active competitor, so he can burn most Raws and SmackDown, so we went with that. No Way Out was my first pay-per-view. It was an exclusive brand one, so it was a wee bit lesser pay-per-view. We had Rey Mysterio against Tajiri. We had the World Greatest Tag Team against the APA. The APA is an interesting one because we're trying to see how we change the Bradshaw character into, obviously, Bradshaw to JBL. With Eddie Guerrero and Benoit win the tag titles. I'm not too keen on the Basham brothers, so I went with that. A-Train against John Cena. The Undertaker against Rhino. I'm trying to push Rhino. I really was a fan of the Rhino character, and I just think let's make him destroy people. And then the Big Show, Kurt Angle, the US title, and then Brock Lesnar against Hardcore Holly was the world title match, so that ended that feud. So the storylines that started in this one, this was already pre-written, was Holly seeks his revenge, so I continued that storyline just to kind of get that out of the way and to get a wee bit of parallel with real life, just to move on from it. So I've done that match. The Dudleys against Evolution, like real life, I've just continued that because I feel that's going to be a good tag team one. A bit of booking, as I say, The Rock versus Triple H will be at Mania. Obviously I started doing my A-Train against John Cena feud. Money Over Friendship was basically Bradshaw turning out as JBL. It's All About America was the small feud that I've done between Kurt Angle and Big Show, up to No Way Out. The same with Rhino and the Dead Man. Another one booked in for WrestleMania with Birth of the Legend Killer. Instead of going Evolution against The Rock and Silk Connection, I'm going Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels as my semi-main event to give Randy a massive push and hopefully, like real life, becoming the youngest world champion in history. So other things I can quickly show is going to be the creative meeting, the title, history. There isn't really much change in stables. The only other big massive thing I really need to cover is development. So say we'll quickly do the titles. Rey Mysterio is the Cruiserweight Champion, as it was in real life at the time. Brock Lesnar is still the WWE champion. I took the Intercontinental title off Randy Orton to give to Booker T. Just think Booker's kind of at that level at the moment. Randy Orton, I'm just wanting to push all these big high profile matches, and I don't want the Intercontinental title being involved in that. The Rumble obviously went to The Rock for the second time. The tag titles went off the Bashams after 2 title defences to go to Benoit and Guerrero. The US title, still on the Big Show. The women's title went from Molly Holly to Trish. We'll give Trish a wee run with it because Molly had like no momentum. The tag titles are on Ric Flair and Batista, and the World Heavyweight Champion obviously is Triple H, as it pretty much was for most of that time period, apart from the small spell where Shawn Michaels had it in 2002 and Goldberg had it in 2003. So that's done. The creative meeting. So our franchise players are Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Ric Flair, The Undertaker and Brock Lesnar at the moment. Our next big things are just Trish Stratus and Jeff Hardy. Our hot prospects are Paul London, Jeff Hardy, Trish Stratus, Matt Hardy and Shelton Benjamin. Top of the talk is The Rock, Chris Jericho, Ric Flair, Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels. Your ring generals are Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit and Ric Flair. People on a wave of momentum at the moment is Triple H, The Rock, Brock Lesnar, Goldberg and Tori Wilson. Tori Wilson is a strange one considering I've not booked her yet. There is not Scott Steiner, Ultimo Dragon, Billy Gunn, Rico and Stacey Keebler, all people I've absolutely nothing for. Time decline, as you can imagine, there's a lot of wrestlers that are past at this point. Ric Flair, Sting, Scott Steiner, Ultimo Dragon and Ron Simmons. The hidden gems one will surprise you, being Christopher Daniels, Astro Boy, Bronco, Monty Brown and Buff Bagwell. You're thinking, there's a lot of good wrestlers missing for that. Why? Because they're all in developmental. Basically that is everybody I'd signed to developmental. There's a lot of people there. There was maybe up to about, I don't know, maybe about 15 people in OVW, but I've pretty much signed most people in the game, put them into development. A lot of people want to come up, and I'm not willing to bring them up until at least after Mania, but there's some people that I'm just not going to bring up for a year or two until it was probably realistic. Like Sheamus wants to come up at the moment, I'm not going to bring Sheamus up for another couple of years. I just don't see the point in bringing him up so early. So we've got 2 companies, we've got OVW, Alan Stevens was there, as was Alexis Laree, but we've put Amazing Kong there, I've put Billy Kidman down, Bobby Billard's in there, Bobby Fish. No recognisable names, maybe like Chris Masters, The Beast is in there, put Kazarian in there, Garrison Cade's down, likes of Joey Ryan's there, put Johnny Ace down to train people, and then signed the likes of Ken Anderson, who would obviously have went down there. Who else we got? Matt Morgan's down there. I signed Yoshitatsu, or is he known as Nafumi Yamamoto. He's in there. Likes of Randy Myers, Ricky Banderas. Sean O'Hare's down there getting into shape, so I'm looking forward to giving him the proper push he should have got in real life. Seven's still there, SoCal Val, likes of Amazing Red, Tommy Dreamer training people, and likes of even Trevor Rhodes, the one known as Trevor Murdoch. Now I also created FOW, which is called the Future of Wrestling. I kind of thought they had a lot of money, so why not build a like performance center NXT thing way in the past, you know, so I'm thinking, okay, we'll go with that. So literally, this is all the people that didn't really come through OVW, that were kind of like more recent times, and just basically because this is the top training facility you can get in game, that everybody's going here that's I think it's got a future. So Akio's here, also knows training people, but like Alex Shelley, Angel Williams, Austin Aries, Beth Phoenix. I've got Bill the Mott billion people, I've got Brody Lee, Brian Danielson, Carlito, Chris Hero, Chris Sabin, Cesaro, CM Punk, Colt Cabana, Dean Malenko training people, get Delirious, everyone knows Dos Caras Jr., Drake Younger, Drew Galloway, Eddie Colon, Eddie Edwards, El Generico. It's just so many names in this development system. Even Harry Smith, Incognito or Hunico or whatever Sin Cara gimmick he's going for. Get Jamie Noble even improving because I want to give him a big push. Get Jay Briscoe, Jimmy Jacobs, even brought back China for the lulz. Joey Matthews is in there, Johnny Curtis, Kenny King, Kevin Steen, Mark Henry doing a bit of training as well just to get him right up and push him like he's done in real life, because obviously back then he was kind of like a meh, never really get the proper push that he did in the latter stages of the 2000s, so if we can get him up to stats that'd be ideal. Matt Striker, Matt Sydal, put Maven back down, get Melina, The Miz, Molly Holly improve herself, get Natty in there, sick Nick Mondo, who else we got? Get Orlando Jordan, get Pete Williams, PJ Black, well known as Justin Gabriel, get like say Leo Kruger or Adam Rose or whatever, get Rebecca Knox, Rob Echoes, Ryback, Sarah Del Rey, Sean Spears, Sheamus as I said, Sonjay Dutt, likes a Spud, Corey Graves. I had to bring in Morishima, he's just so good, and I thought, let's see how he's doing in WWE. And then other people just like Talia Madison, I put Test down to improve, and then just the likes of TJ Wilson and Volador Jr. as well. So development, as I say, is stacked, and I believe that is way up as one of the best companies. I think it's in the top 20. Yeah, it's already bigger than Pro Wrestling Guerrilla and the Kaintai Dojo. So that's because it's had 2 shows. It isn't doing too bad, and that'll hopefully push on as time goes on. And other companies way down. I can see where OVW is. Yeah, 24, so it's way ahead of OVW at the moment. So another thing I quickly show you is basically just finances. As I say, the first year we lost 272,000, and you're thinking, how can you lose money like that with the WWE? Obviously signing all the workers, and then you look at the miscellaneous. The £5 million that was put into development has certainly been one major factor. And then last month, £2 million profit. Didn't make as much on TV revenue or ticket sales because the industry's really declining, so that's a bit of a problem. So hopefully that doesn't last as long and we can get out of that decline and I can start booming, making mega bucks and just sign everybody and kill every promotion, make WWE the main thing. But hopefully get a good attendance for WrestleMania. I think it's actually going to be the first WrestleMania I've ever booked on TW, so I'm quite excited for that. And yeah, I'm just hoping this turns out to be a very successful series. We'll make a couple of videos up every week, one Raw, one SmackDown, and maybe a third video that week if it is going to be a pay-per-view. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you're looking forward to this series. I mean, so far it's been a blast booking it, and I'm hoping to get some ideas as I go along. I do have WrestleMania card written out, so it's just a case of creating all the storylines in game, starting them, and then kicking on. So thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Twitter with Maxwell, and I'll speak to you again real soon. Bye bye.